Good morning, everybody, or whenever you watch this. It's morning here at Kitchen in the Mitten. I hope you're doing great. I hope you know how much the Lord loves you, and I hope you walk in those blessings today. I'm making a creation, all right? So we're going to create this together. Sometimes semi-homemade is fun, and even if it doesn't turn out, it's still something that we bring about in ourselves. So it's fun to play. Let's play, okay? I don't even know what I'm going to call this quite yet, but we're going to enjoy doing it. I have my trifle bowl here, so we're obviously going to be making a trifle. Sorry if my hair is not right or my angle on the camera isn't right, but it is early morning here at the Mitten. We're going to start by using these simple little strawberry shortcakes. I wanted them to show up in the trifle, but you have to actually cut them in half because they use so little berry, you won't see it. So let's start by trying that. I did leave them on the little cardboard they come in or on because I wanted to save all that goodness on the bottom. So we're going to simply put this up berry side, color side, toward the outside. And hopefully these will all, this one doesn't have a lot of berry in it, but we just want to get as much in the bottom portion and up against that as we can. Like that. I hope that you will play in your kitchen today, wherever that kitchen is. I know you'll be looking at the top of my head, which is okay. So we have our little first roll here. I'm going to put one still in the middle. I have one that kind of went kapooey on me when I cut it, so we're going to use that and put that in the middle. Let me rinse my fingers. I'm not going to pause you. I'm just going to rinse. Not far away and not for long. Okay, so we have our first layer. Let's do our next layer. Here I have tapioca pudding. Might sound a little crazy, but it's actually custard, and that's okay. So we're going to start by making sure that we have a layer of tapioca pudding placed somewhat gently over the top of our rolls, our little strawberry shortcake rolls. Then we can spread it toward the outside after we get that in there. It is raining profusely here at Kitchen in the Mitten. There is not a dry piece of grass in the land. Just saying. I don't know if you're getting any storms where you live, but of course, we hope you're safe. All right, we're only going to be doing 2 layers. We're having company tonight, and so we're just going to be doing 2 layers of everything since there's only 4 of us at this little gathering. I'm just going to try now and cover the top without too much mess. Maybe save Darlin Hubs a little bite. Maybe. All right, so let's turn it. It's going to spread. I'm not going to worry about editing this video because we're all okay. We just want to be able to make sure that everything pops up here. All right, so now we have our first layer done. I think I can spread this just a little bit more right here. Okay, I did it. Now another layer of something else. How about some sliced strawberries? We're going to put those up against our wall of our trifle. Just like this. Can you see me? Let me move these up a little. So all I'm doing is placing them as evenly as I can in our dish around the edge. We want our trifles to look somewhat pretty. Not saying that mine will, but we're going to try. I want to give a shout out to all of my faithful followers. You've been so awesome to share and be here and put up with me and enjoy a day together. But I also really, really want to give a huge shout out to all of our new followers. We have followers from everywhere, and I'm so blessed. I'm humbled that you'd come here and spend time with me. So thank you for sharing and caring as you do. And a shout out to my friend Amy at Amy's Louisiana Kitchen, because she is just a dear person and a wonderful cook and inspiring, and puts up with this old gal. And a lot of her followers have been kind enough to visit me, and I thank her for sharing. We have our next one in, okay? Next step, we're going to do some Cool Whip. What would we do with our old desserts if we didn't have Cool Whip? I don't know. Homemade whipped cream is always better, but when you are making something semi-homemade and you really want to just have everything easy and yummy at the same time, sometimes we use Cool Whip. We're going to try and control what spreading we can do here. So I'm taking out the softest first, like so. We're going to try and just spread this Cool Whip up against our pretty berries without upsetting anything too much. So you can see how easy this is. If you've watched any of my older videos, you know that I have used other things before from a Hostess company or another snack cake company, just as a base for our desserts. They come in fairly handy, and when mixed with the right things, they're actually fairly delicious. Just got Cool Whip all over the counter. But what fun would it be if I didn't make a mess? All right, I think we can do that. We just want to get a little of the white in between our berries, so it shows up on the yellow custard. Let's see if I can make less of a mess this time around. And so I have this sweet little towel to wipe off all my errors, or some of them. to the basics. More jelly rolls. You have to kind of tip them in there. We'll do a few in a different spot. I love when they all come so colored and beautiful that they do all the work for me. And that's really what we're doing. When we have a lot to do, let someone else do some of the work for you. And that's what these jelly rolls are doing. They are doing a lot of our work. Okay, let's try. That one doesn't have much color in it. Let's try this one. There we go. We can wheedle that one in there now. One more color we need. We can do it. We can do it. That one doesn't have much color, but there's nothing I can do about it now except hope for the best. One more we can get in here. Let's do a pretty one. All right. Not perfect, but good. Rinse again. All right, and we now still need one in our center. So I think we've done that. All right, here we go. Another layer of tapioca pudding. Spread that up. We don't want to get it on the front of our strawberry rolls. We just want to kind of get it over the top. All right, it's coming together. It's not taking long. A few store-bought items. And of course, you can make your own strawberry shortcake, and of course you can make your own custard or your own tapioca pudding. But when you're making dinner for people and you've got a full day, which I do, including working on my youngest granddaughter's prom dress with my middle granddaughter, then you use semi-homemade things to save you time and to give you good results at the same time. And you know these flavors with the vanilla and the strawberry are going to be delicious. All right. Let's do a whole layer of strawberries now. We'll start by putting them over where our rolls are. I know this seems tedious, maybe a little boring to watch, but we're moving right along, so we shouldn't take up your whole day. I think back in the years before technology and before actually real modern civilization, the women in the pioneer days and the men, they hung out together. They did things together all day. They worked together, mostly. but they were together. So that's kind of how I feel today with you, that I get to be with you. I get to. I'm blessed and privileged to be with you. Now I'm going to use these little ones to kind of fill in the gaps between our big ones. And then I'm actually going to do a whole layer on top for the goodness. And we will end up with Cool Whip on top. I also have some extra creamy whipped cream that I've done for just before we serve it. I will be putting fresh whipped cream on top. All right, we have our layers in here. Can you see it? Can you see how beautiful? All right, time for more Cool Whip. My Cool Whip thawed in the refrigerator most of the morning. I don't like it to thaw out too long. I like it to stay stable. So but I don't want chunks either, so we're pushing those out. And then I'll show you how we're going to finish it. All right, let's try spreading this around. We don't want to move our strawberries if we can help it. We have a little more room for some cream. Now I don't bring the very top all the way to the edge. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We want it level if you can, like not big humps and bumps, just kind of leveled off. All right, bear with me. Now we're going to finish it. By that I just mean a little decor, so people know what's inside of it. All right. Pull off a few of your leaves if you have some leaves on a strawberry. And we're just going to start this. Bear with me, we're just doing a little bit. Don't cut all the way through on your strawberry. I've done that many times. Spread it like this. Start. And we're going to use just a dollop of our tapioca pudding. And we're going to put a little dollop right here. And we're going to dollop right here. A little bigger dollop, I guess. There we go. All right, now that we have done that, we're simply going to take one piece of our roll that we've prepared. We're going to lay the berry side up, just like that, in our pudding. Let me do another little barrier piece. There we go. I think I just got whipped cream on me. All right, my friends, here we have it. All right, here you have a beautiful trifle. Here's our top. All right, here's our beautiful trifle. All the way around with berries and pudding and cake. How much better can it be than to serve people that you love something you made with love? So today from Kitchen in the Mitten, I hope you'll share this video. I know it wasn't like the most exciting, but it was great being with you, and I hope you'll come back soon. Share, 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 because I absolutely love having people come and join me in the kitchen. Till I talk to you again, have a great day.